everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Love at First Sight for Steam Part 7. Today we continue on our little date here with Sachi. If we didn't look like a couple when we left, we certainly do now. ... After that, we explored the area a bit, and I enjoyed that, but we didn't say much to each other. Not that it was an uncomfortable silence. Sometimes I'd look over at Sachi, and no matter where she was looking, she was always wearing a cheerful expression. Aren't you getting bored out of just wandering around?
No, not at all. Even just walking around like this is fun. There's so much to see, and all these stores look interesting.
Really? Well, if you see a store you like, let me know. We can stop and take a look inside if you want.
I don't think I'd buy anything, though.
We could just browse. Even if you don't plan on buying anything, there's nothing wrong with looking, you know?
I suppose not.
Hey, this one looks interesting, don't you think? I stop in front of one of the stores we're passing. Peeking in through the open double doors, we see the store has a trendy atmosphere with big decorations. It's selling accessories, clothing, and other classy-looking merchandise. There isn't really anything here for someone who doesn't care about the latest fashions and trends, but at least there are still a lot of unusual things to look at.
I've never been in a store like this.
Maybe you could find something you like. How about this? I take something I think Sachi might like off the display just outside the door and offer it to her.
These are... sunglasses?
She's so confused. Try them on.
Huh? Okay.
She puts the sunglasses over her face, which now looks even more puzzled. That's totally natural, of course. These sunglasses with their two lenses are only going to make it harder for her with her one eye to see. They obviously don't suit her, but her reaction is too adorable and charming. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking.
Are you making fun of me, Senpai?
Sachi suddenly becomes very obviously depressed. I really should have been more sensitive about her eye. No, I'm really sorry. I won't do anything like that again.
I'm just joking. Just a little payback.
Having turned the tables on me, she can't help but let her smile slip back onto her face. I didn't expect her to pull something like that. Man, I can't believe you got me with that. Seriously, though, I am sorry. I should be more considerate of your,
It's okay, it's okay. I know you didn't mean anything by it.
That's true, but still. Anyway, I'd suggest we check out the store, but actually I think it's about time we ate lunch.
Sure, let's go find that cafe again.
Sachi doesn't seem to be upset at me at all, but I'm a little disappointed that she won't get a chance to check out the store. I take one last look inside, and one of the shelves catches my eye. Hey, which do you like best out of the blue, green, and orange?
Huh? Well, orange. Why?
No reason. Or, well, wait here for a second.
Okay.
I run into the store, leaving Sachi, who is genuinely confused this time, behind. ... Sorry about that.
That was quick. Did you buy something?
Yeah, look. I show the cell phone strap to Sachi. It's a simple orange flower dangling off a green string made to look like a stem.
Oh, how cute. Is that for your cell phone?
No, yours.
Mine? Why?
I guess something to remember today by?
What? No, I couldn't. You hang on to it, Senpai.
Even if I did, I wouldn't use it.
Well, let me pay for it then.
I just bought it on a whim. Don't worry about it. Think of it as thanks for hanging out with me today. Take it.
Are you sure?
Of course. It wasn't that expensive anyway, so don't feel like you owe me.
Well, okay. Thank you very much.
No problem. I noticed your phone doesn't have any kind of decorations on it, so I figured you might like it. But if you don't have to put it on your phone or anything.
No, it's really cute. I think it's lovely. I'll put it on right now.
She takes out her phone and attaches her new strap. Looks good. I was afraid the color might be too bright, but if it's the only one hanging there, it actually works out nicely.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you so much, Mamoru-senpai.
She looks so happy, tightly grasping her phone and smiling at the strap. My pleasure. Anyway, we should start heading to the cafe. We have a little time to spare, but if the place is crowded, we'll never get in before the movie starts unless we go now.
Yes, right. Let's go. Senpai?
For some reason, Sachi's voice seems to be quavering as she calls out to me. Huh? I think I could guess what she's about to say, but I don't know if she's thought it through. A few moments pass in silence, then I wordlessly take her hand. ... Sachi doesn't say anything else and instead just squeezes my hand tightly as we start walking. ... Sorry about that, folks. The phone rang. I had to answer it. Anyways, let's continue on with the story. ... Before long, we arrive at the cafe we found earlier. Luckily, there aren't too many people, and we find a table more or less immediately. It's warm enough today that sitting outside is comfortable, so we take one of the outdoor tables and start looking through the menu. I wonder if I should get a sandwich or not. I'm not sure I'm that hungry.
A sandwich does sound good. Oh, this looks delicious.
It doesn't take too long for us to decide, and we soon place our orders. As we're waiting for our food, Sachi's gaze keeps drifting onto me, only to flit away as soon as I notice. It seems like she wants to say something, but she's not sure how to say it. What's up?
Senpai? Do you want to touch my scars?
Huh? This takes me so off guard that I start sputtering like an idiot. What? What do you mean?
Nothing. It's just, you were touching them before, so I thought you might want to.
Oh, I see. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say in this situation.
Since I met you, you've done so much for me, Mamoru-senpai, but I've never done even one thing for you. I want to do something to repay you for all the times you've made me happy, but I can't really think of anything. Sorry, that must have been a really creepy thing to ask. Please just forget about it.
I get the feeling that Sachi thinks she owes me a debt. She really doesn't have that much social experience after all. After thinking about this strange proposal for a bit, I realize she really is trying to repay me in her own way. Well, yeah, sure.
Huh?
Your scars. I want to, touch them. Can I? I can't think of this as her repaying a debt. Just being able to be together with her is reward enough. Though saying that to her probably wouldn't change her mind anyway. I feel like her letting me touch her scars will somehow lighten the burden she carries every day. Even if this is a strange thing to do. This is for Sachi's sake. I did ask to, but it's not like I actually want to feel her scars. Or at least, that's how I should feel.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
Trembling, she puts her right hand on the table. Thanks. But intentionally touching another person's injuries like this is really weird, and I feel apprehensive about doing it. Before, I only felt them because we were holding hands, but this time I'm doing it on purpose, and a girl's hand is obviously much smaller than mine. The scars cover more of her palm than I thought they might. Now that I can see them closely, it looks like they're mostly healed. The bandages that covered them seem to have been removed a few days ago, and any pain or bleeding must have subsided by now. I run my thumb along the smooth outline of the scars, tracing them. There's not much left of the scabs that must have covered these scars only a few days ago. I never got a good look at them until now. They aren't as rough as I thought they might be. I glide my thumb along the inside of the pale grooves, then back out to the edges. Scabs still occupied the very center of her scars. She would probably start bleeding again if the scabs were picked off. These scabs will probably start falling off soon, actually. I'm sure they were huge when they were fresh. The skin outlining these scabs is bright pink, and closer to the center, white. The center of the scar is sunken, as though part of her palm was cut out, and I left my thumb creep into the depression. Sachi's hand shudders under my touch. Sorry, did that hurt?
No, it didn't. That part is still sensitive is all. I'm fine, don't worry.
I look up at Sachi apologetically and see that her face has become much redder than when we entered the cafe. Having someone examine your hand so intensely in public would probably be embarrassing for anyone. I try rubbing her scar a bit. I probably shouldn't be enjoying this so much, but sometimes when I put pressure on her hand, she makes a really cute expression as she flinches ever so slightly. She's adorable in those moments, and seeing that makes me want to rub the part of her scab that's still healing. Excuse me. I come out of my trance with a start as the waitress brings out our food on a fold-out platter. I hurriedly give Sachi back her hand, leaving the table clear, and the waitress puts our sandwiches in front of us.
Do you need anything else?
Oh no, thank you. When she brought her food, the waitress looked Sachi over curiously, and then, as she left, she shot me a strange, almost wary glance. I guess I really deserve that, though. I'm too ashamed to look at Sachi now. Thanks, Sachi.
Yeah. If you want to touch them again, just ask.
What? She actually wants me to touch them again? No. No way. I shouldn't have even touched them in the first place. Well, our food's here. Let's eat.
Right.
Hey, this is pretty good. How's yours?
Mine's good too. I'm glad we came here.
Things got pretty awkward between us after that, and even normal conversation feels out of place. I think it's about time we headed to the movie.
Okay.
We've finished lunch and it seems like the awkward atmosphere between us has cleared up. I think we'll get there a little early, but at least we can get good seats this way. If we get there too late, the seats will fill up, and we'll get stuck in the very back of the theater.
Oh, would we?
We head toward the place where the movie is being shown. We're not that far away though, so it only takes us a few minutes to get there. This is it.
There are already people lining up?
Looks like it. They'll probably let everyone in soon, though.
I can't wait to see the movie.
Yeah, I hope it's a good one. Dot dot dot. Dot dot. The movie is less than 2 hours long, and we soon find ourselves out in front of the theater again. I stretch and breathe in the cool evening air, happy to be moving around again after sitting inside for so long.
That movie was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, better than I thought it was going to be. The story was about a mischievous kid who gets put in a boarding school, makes some friends, and works with his teacher to make their school play a success. It's based off a children's book, so the whole thing is fun and lighthearted. We discuss what we thought of the movie. Sachi seems to have loved it, but eventually her voice gets quieter as she starts hanging her head again.
The main character sure had a lot of friends and a nice teacher, and they were able to win in a tough situation. It's a really nice story. Maybe if I was born a normal person, I'd be stronger like him.
She gets quieter and quieter, and eventually I could barely make out what she's saying. I'm not sure if she's talking to me anymore. Hey, Sachi.
Oh, yes?
Earlier, you were saying how you wanted to repay me for what I've done for you, right? But you know, just getting to be with you is enough for me. Dot dot dot. I know I can't decide for her what she thinks, no matter how many times I say that. But we spent all day together. That shows how I feel pretty clearly, doesn't it? I know I've said this before, but I'm here for you no matter what. Anything you need, I'll help however I can. I don't know if I could be considered a good-natured person, but I can say for sure that I care for her from the bottom of my heart. What I felt when I first saw her can only be described as love at first sight. The more I tell Sachi how I feel, and the more time we spend together, the stronger our bond will get. I feel like I can't take my eyes off her now. I mean, not that I can help that much. I can't do what's impossible for me, and there are some things I won't do anyway.
I don't want to impose on you, Senpai.
Sachi is as stubborn as always when it comes to another person helping her. I know I won't get her to just meekly accept this like she does with everything else. I'm not giving up, though. Even if she doesn't want to impose on me, I want to be by her side. I want to make sure she can keep smiling.
But thank you for the offer. I'm really glad that we got to meet Mamoru-senpai. I'm much happier now than I was before.
But, you know, there are still a lot of fun things we can do. Oh, I know. I wanted to introduce you to my friends so we could all hang out together.
Your friends? Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, totally. Trust me, they're good people. And besides, I've already told them about you.
If you think it's okay, well, alright. I'll look forward to meeting them then.
Great. Oh, we should probably start heading home, shouldn't we? It's not actually that late, but the sun is setting, and it is starting to get dark. At this point, it's probably best to do what Sachi's aunt wanted and head straight home.
Yes, it's getting late. Actually, can I ask a favor?
What do you need?
Can we hold hands on the way home?
Yeah, I think that's a favor I can grant. I take Sachi's hand in mine without hesitation. I feel the warmth of her hand as she squeezes mine, and suddenly it feels like the day when she'll let herself rely on me isn't so far off. Act 5, Cry One's Eye Out. Her side. Alrighty, so now we're gonna take a bit of a role switch here, because now we're in Sachi's point of view as we talk, so this should be interesting.
The last bell rings and the school day ends, so I grab my bag and leave the classroom. Most of the time, I leave as quickly as I can because I don't want to get caught by Sadakawa-san. But today it's because I want to hurry to meet Mamoru-senpai. Lately, coming to school has been something to look forward to, and I can't help but feel excited about it. It's even better because I keep running into Senpai. The old me would never have believed it's possible to be this happy at school. That's not to say that Sadakawa-san has stopped bullying me. Sometimes Mamoru-senpai is there to intervene, but I don't know if that's actually been the best idea. Sadakawa has stopped bullying me as much as she used to, but now when she does it, her attacks are even more violent than before. Even so, I don't hate going to school anymore. The joy I feel when I spend time with Mamoru-senpai is so much more powerful than the sorrow brought on by those painful incidents. I couldn't meet up with Senpai this morning, but he must have been thinking about me. He came to eat with me at lunch and stayed with me the whole lunch period. We talked about the movie we saw yesterday. I really had a lot of fun. The movie itself was interesting, but that was my first time seeing a movie with another person, and I also had a lot of fun just walking around with him. Senpai wasn't upset at being seen with me in public either, and we even held hands when I asked. It was wonderful. Now that I think about it, that was a date yesterday, wasn't it? I wonder what Senpai thinks of that. I really miss him, and I want to see him again. I usually find him by the school's gates, but today I want to meet him right at his classroom. I stand just outside the hallway so as not to attract any wandering eyes. If I see Mamoru-senpai, I'll call out to him. Second-year students trickle out of the classrooms and head down the hallway without paying me any mind. I don't see Senpai yet, though. Just as I'm worrying that I might have missed him, I overhear two second-year students talking in the hallway.
Alright, time to go home. Wait, where's Ma-kun?
Oh, Mamoru said he couldn't find the handout and went to look in his locker for it. At any rate, he's going home with you-know-who again, so I doubt we'll be seeing him.
This catches my attention. They're talking about Mamoru-senpai, I think. Is Ma-kun his nickname? I guess those are his friends.
Aw, really? We haven't gone home together in a long time. He's making me so sad.
We never really went home with him in the first place, you know. We live in a completely opposite directions.
But it's the principle of the thing. We at least walked to the gates together, and now we can't even do that.
It's because he's been spending time so much with that girl.
Do they mean me?
Yeah, what's up with that? It's no fair. How long is he gonna keep this up? I don't know how much longer I can survive like this.
Just let him do what he wants to do. I'm sure he'll return to us when the time is right. Then again, it's been quite a while. Maybe we should find her ourselves.
Oh, I can believe it. Tomo agrees with me on something. Alert the media. Okay, tomorrow we'll go find her. I've got this all planned out.
I start to feel an overwhelming tightness in my chest. I can feel my good mood dissolving rapidly. I can't bear to listen anymore and retreat down the stairs as quietly as I can.
Finally, the day when Sachan will grace us with our presence is almost here. I have run simulations of our fateful meetings countless times in my head, so I'll be ready for anything. I am totally prepared to be super friendly older sister type person she needs. Hey Tomo, are you listening?
Huh? Oh, I thought I saw someone just now. Yeah, I'm listening. Something about being a super annoying older sister, right?
What? No, you did that on purpose.
Yep, I sure did.
You meanie!
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot.
I guess I really have stolen him from his other friends. I wonder if those are the friends he said he was going to introduce me to yesterday. He did say he told them about me. She said she couldn't survive like this? I guess she meant without Mamoru-senpai. Mamoru-senpai said it was okay to meet them, But now I don't know if that's really the case. His friends must hate him for spending so much time with me. I didn't realize how much trouble I've caused him. My heart feels heavy. My body feels heavier, like the weight of this whole situation is dragging me down. My vision darkens. I don't have the strength to even lift my head as I walk forward. The asphalt looks grayer than normal. Senpai's going to lose all of his friends because of me. I can't let that happen.
Oh boy. I don't know what Sachi's gonna do, folks, but we'll have to stay tuned for the next part and find out. So, stay tuned for Let's Play Love at First Sight for Steam, Part 8, when we find out what drastic measures Sachi will take. Anyway, see you then, peoples.